Welcome to Kirby's Acupuncture. This is your grand opening, right? You're officially open for business for how long?
We moved in November 1st.
Okay.
So, putting things together since then.
Wonderful. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with Ann Kirby, who attended our breakfast yesterday. Yay! and welcome her to the business community and to the Chamber of Commerce. And we are here to help you in any way that we can. And I know you and I are going to talk in January.
Absolutely.
And get some good things rolling. So thank you so much for joining, and we have a few people here who might like to say a few words. I know that Karen Ludwig already presented you with something on behalf of Congressman Dent's office, but we have County Commissioners Joellen Litz and Bob Phillips. And Bill Ames, sorry Bill. Did you want to say anything on behalf of CLA?
I will.
So CLA is the Community Development Association.
Community Development Association, which is also another membership organization and a lot involved in downtown. And we are thrilled to have a business, another business, a woman-owned business in our community. And if there's anything, any way we can help you with, we will gladly support you. Thank you.
And the Chamber of Commerce also has ambassadors. The ambassadors are kind of our outreach. I think you heard a little bit about them yesterday. So you're both ambassadors? No, you're not. Tracy, you are. Tracy's one of our ambassadors, and so she's another way to have some more support. If you want to reach out and say, what else can I do to help get engaged in the chamber or in the community, she will be one of those individuals who will gladly walk you through that. So I'm just absolutely thrilled that you're here. I think that this is a phenomenal kind of business, something that we definitely need in the community. And you have to wear that new owner badge. Wear it, own it, feel it. And I think you will do just great. We are here to support you, as is everybody else in here as well. Thank you.
Well, acupuncture is, I know, something a little new and different to central Pennsylvania, but it has been a form of wellness and holistic medicine in China, Japan, and Korea for several thousand years. And I was introduced to it as a patient. I am a musician, and when I was in college, I was about 19 years old, and I tore tendons in my thumb and went to a very well-respected sports medicine doctor in Philadelphia, and he said, well, eventually the tendons will snap, you'll have surgery, and your thumb will be useless for the rest of your life. And I was naive and didn't realize that a second opinion would probably be a good thing to get at that point, so I went back to school and lived with being in pain for the next 3 years. And I graduated and I stopped playing. And about 2 years after that, my mom kicked my butt and told me that I had to go and see her acupuncturist. And I'm pretty sure I walked into the first appointment and looked at him and said, I don't think this is going to work. I'm just here because my mom's making me. And here I am 15 years later. It did work. My thumb works well. I'm still playing. I am not as active as I would like to be right now, but I still play oboe and violin both with no pain. And about 6 years ago, I had been teaching for close to 15 years and realized that that was probably not the healthiest thing for me to be doing. So I decided to retire from teaching and went back to school and was in school for 4 years and then came back here. I had moved out here in 2005 and fell in love with the area and decided to come back and live here, and started working in Hershey in 2015 and worked for another acupuncturist for about 2 years and realized that I could make this work, and it's a dream, and I know that Lebanon could definitely use an acupuncture office, and so here I am.
Wow. Would you introduce your mother?
Absolutely. This is my mom, Dolores.
Hi.
And she is the reason that we're all here today in more ways than one.
I kept having rotator cuff tears. And the third time I went through it, the orthopedic doctor knew I didn't want surgery because I was a professional viola player at the time. And he said, why don't you try acupuncture? And I said, that's needles, right? He says, yeah, I don't do needles.
Also the most needle-phobic patient I have.
Horrible. But I didn't want surgery, so I went to an acupuncturist, and it worked. And I have not had any problems since.
What a testimony.
Yeah, so not only have I had acupuncture for that, I've also had it for grief and also for cancer.
Oh, God
because
bless
I'm a
you.
cancer survivor.
Did you say grief?
Yeah, when my mother died, the acupuncturist, the new acupuncturist, kind of snuck some points in, and all of a sudden I was crying on the table, and I couldn't understand why, and it was a wonderful release. So,
Wow.
She did that to me a couple of years ago when my dad passed. Just got the points that were necessary, and we just kind of both sat there and sobbed. It's a wonderful thing. So,
Thank you.
she's my in-house acupuncturist.
Yeah, you have to come here now.
But now I have to.
A whole mile
I
away.
hope that you definitely have changed who you get your services
Oh,
from,
yeah.
right?
As soon as I got that license,
The license,
it
yeah.
was
She wasn't your guinea pig while you were training?
only when she came up to visit at school, when she could come into to clinic at school.
Yeah.
That I could do
And
it.
what school is that?
New York Chiropractic College.
Oh.
There's a small acupuncture school there as well, called Finger Lakes School of Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine. And I'm also in a program right now. It's a post-degree certificate for Chinese medicinal herbs, and I'll graduate from that in July, and then I'll take the fourth and final board exam to be able to be practicing Chinese medicinal herbs as well as acupuncture.
So, with having said that, why don't we go and cut the ribbon and make it official?
All right, sounds
Okay?
good.